my viewers. Welcome to Ugar Social Academy. Let us begin our topic, the remaining topic of the chapter called as Challenges of India and their Remedies. In our previous two sessions, we have understood about the different challenges of the India in the form of communalism, regionalism, right? Now, before moving to the other topics, I would like to say you that you have to watch the videos till up to the end. If you watch the videos till up to the end, you will get many proper information related to the topic. If in a short span, if you are going to finish up, then it will become very tough to understand the topic. So carry on the video till up to the end to clarify properly the doubts. Okay. Now let us begin our topic called as challenges of India and their remedies are there. Now challenges, as we said, these are the one of the biggest hurdles in the development of the country. Now these challenges, it has came to us. Now we have it is with us, and it is our responsibility what to do to understand these challenges and what best solution can be given to these challenges should we have to find out the result. Okay, so like how we studied about the communalism, we studied about the regionalism, we studied about the status of women, we studied about the literacy. Okay, in the same form, now in front of us there is a topic called as a economic inequality. There is a topic called as a economic inequality. The first word is economic. Okay, and the next one is what? Inequality. We very well know, dear, this that every human beings, every human being work for the economy. Okay, if he is having a proper economy, then only he can fulfill his stomach and he can fulfill the stomach of his whole family, and by that economy he can improve his standard of living. Okay, now this becomes very important now. So if there is a proper balance of, like, instead of economic inequality, if there is economic equality, then it shows what it is, that the country progress is good. The people who are living in the country, they are happy. There is no such struggles is been in their way. Okay, it's because of good administration. That is related to which one? Related to the economy. So when we go with the economic inequality, we see many number of different problems. We see it. Now, why there is a economic inequality, we will understand that. But before going to understand why there is economic inequality, we will understand that what does this economic inequality it refers to us. Okay, so it refers related to the widening of gap between the poor and rich sections of the society. It says widening of gap. Rich is becoming richer, poor is becoming poor, there is no collaboration, right? The poor is unable to reach up to the level of the rich. Okay, not totally rich, but at least up to the level of the rich. No, he's not. And rich, as usual, he is moving on the rich, so he is never ready to come back or look back, or his status will not make him to look back. Now these all things, why it is been there, it's because of what? Because there are some certain reasons are there which has made there is a big gap between the home, between the rich and poor. When we enter into the society, we see people works in a different, they are having their different jobs, different works in their hand, and according to that they work, according to that they work. Now here question comes related to why if everyone are being engaged in the work, then why there is a gap. Okay, that's very right question, but every work is not same as usual. Every work is different. Now for example, if a person, right, if he is need of a, some sort of iron work, then he has to go to the shop called as a welding shop, he has to move. So welding work is totally different. So when there we enter into that work, automatically the price value, everything it differs. Everything it differs. It differs it is. Okay. Now if in there itself, if there is a improvement, if it is been there, then economy will also increase. If there is no particular increase is been there, then automatically economy will be decrease, right? And India, like a country where huge amount of population is been there, everyone are been engaged in the different different works. Okay. Moreover, it even become the government duty to not to allow any of the one particular section to rule over the all the other sections. Okay. Like for example, businessman. If a strong businessman is been there, all authority should be not handed over in the hands of that businessman. It should be divided among the number of people, so that every person, right, who want to do the business, he should come forward and he should work on it. Then only what we can see, slowly there will be the deduction in the way in the economic inequality. And nowadays multinational companies have taken over many number of industries. Our small scale, our cottage industries, which were once upon a time they were been running, today due to the multinational companies and due to the increase of the large scale industry, many of small scale and cottage industry have loosened their existence. That is also one of the biggest cause of the economic inequality. So what best we can do, or what steps have been taken by the government to overcome over the way over the economic inequality? Here some of the points are there. Proper economic reforms should be there. Okay. This economic reforms will help from the small marginal businessman or the worker to the large businessman or the worker, to move it also everyone on a very proper platform. So economic reform should be there. Careful fiscal policies has to be prepared, which will be prepared by the whom, by the governments. Okay. Whether it is a state government, whether it is a central government, so proper policies should be there. Labor oriented policies should be there. Those people who are working in those, regarding them also some certain privileges has to be made. Healthy taxation system, only the taxation should not be collected only from the lower sections or the poor sections or the middle sections. Everyone should be kept in a proper categories on the basis of their economy. Monopolies are to be regularly checked. As I said, only on one particular sector it should not be concentrated. Everywhere it should be concentrated, so that proper economic reforms can be implemented over there. Social security is most important, right? This social security helps an individual to run his livelihood very properly. Like for example, social security, what would be there in the social securities? Like homes, like medical facilities, insurance, right? Jobs, securities. These all comes under the, where, under the social securities. Moreover, land reforms also plays a very important role. India is agriculture nation, right? Huge amount of population is dependent on the agriculture. So agriculture gives business to the secondary sections, like industries, right? Then even to the tertiary sectors, like as a service sector which we say. So this also becomes very important. If these reforms are been done in a very proper way, if these reforms are been done in a very proper way, what we can eradicate? We can eradicate the economic inequality, and we can give the word called as a equality. So nowadays economic equality is very important rather than the economic inequality. Okay. So importance should be given related to the these number of precaution measures. Now these measures only will help in a way in a proper movement of our economy. So it's a responsibility of an individual, it's a responsibility of collective responsibility of individual governments. Then only what we can do, the gap which has widened a lot can be minimized, can be minimized. And how much of more minimized will be there? Every people living on this country called as India, everyone will be happy. Okay. So this was related to the economic inequality. Next topic is about the poverty. Okay. As we have studied in the economic inequality, the gap which has been created between the rich and poor. Okay. Now when rich if we leave, then the word remains what? Poor. The word remains poor. Now when we use the word called as a poor, behind that if we move, we see that there is a numerous problems are being there. Okay, that poor is been attached to the word called as a, right, overpopulation. It's about overpopulation. So here in this overpopulation we will learn why there is a number, what different problems will arose due to the overpopulation, and then we will touch to our topic called as what, called as a poverty. Okay, now here the name of topic is what, it's a overpopulation. Now, when we say about overpopulation, in the year 2011, we were having near about 121 crores of population. Now we are in the 2024, roughly the calculation of the government, it says near about 144 crores of population. We are nearest to the whom, to the, or we have crossed the China, and today India is the first populated country in the where in the world. See, our territory is not big, our territory is small. Okay, China, if we talk, it's a three time larger than us. So if one more plus, if it is been added to the China, you will not face any problem. But if 144, it increases regularly in the same rapid speed, we are not having that much of place to settle down all the population of the country called as India, and automatically there will be a number of choices will be created. So we have to take some specific measures to what to do to balance the population by the speed of the population which has been moving has to be slowly, it has to be reduced. Then only what we can do, we can overcome over the way over the overpopulation. Now if there is a overpopulation will be there. Now there are some reasons, he says. What are the reasons for the overpopulation? First he says increasing birth rate. Day by day the birth rate is what it is increasing. So that can't be stopped. We can't kill the babies, we can't kill the babies, right? So the babies are nothing but they are the part of the vision, part of the life it is. So day by day increase in the birth, decrease in the death rate. As it is there, decrease in the death rate, why it is there? It's because of good medical facilities we are been having now. The one who is on the deathbed with the good medicines, with the good medical facilities, again he has been given the birth to survive for the next 2 to 3 years. So automatically death ratio has been decreased now. Moreover, decrease of infant mortality. Once upon a time, due to lack of the medical facilities, babies used to be dead, whether in the womb or soon after the birth. But now, once again, as the good medical facilities, now infant mortality rate has been also been decreased. So nowadays, the birth of the babies are been done in a very healthy conditions. This shows what it is, that there is an increase in the where in the birth rate. So when there is an increase in will be there, automatically there will be always overpopulation will be there. Now if overpopulation will be there, okay, if overpopulation will be there, definitely there will be some sort of chores will be there, like in the name of, in the form of problems are there. Now what are the different problems? If unemployment, if more number of overpopulation, if as usual it will increase, there we see the unemployment. It's because everyone can't get the job, that to specific government jobs. Okay, government can't provide the jobs to everyone who has taken birth on this country called as India. So unemployment will arise. At illiteracy, now due to too much of population, a proper standard of living or proper source of economy, if it is been earned by the family, then he can give the better education to the whom, to his or her children's. But if the economy is low, automatically that man will force their children's to do for the work for the survivalness of the livelihood. So at the time, literacy, illiteracy will increase more. Automatically, poverty, lack of economy, poverty will increase. Beggary, it will be there. It's because economy is less, poverty has been eroded. They are very poor now. There is no other options. They are illiterate. They are not getting the job, so they have chosen a job called as a beggary. So they will go on begging. Health, yes, Health condition, it's because of lack of nutrient food, as they could not able to purchase the nutrient food, so automatically there we will see that the weakness of the body, so health condition will be also weak. And moreover, to earn, in a quest to earn the money, crimes automatically it rises if there is a overpopulation. So this overpopulation can be stopped. There are measures are there which can be, which where we can take such measures and we can stop it. So some of the measures which are there: literacy. Literacy plays a very important role, right? The government schemes like hum do hamare do will help, right? This can be understood properly if the one who is literate. Another side, development of small scale and cottage industry, most important. It's because industry gives the jobs to many different works. So small scale and cottage industry should be improved. Technical education is very needed. We are in a stage of mechanization. We are in a stage of where different forms of machines are being used, but bringing the machine with the paying of the money can be done, but until and unless we will not know that that machine how it works, it's a waste. So technical education nowadays it has become very important if there is a need of fast growth. So technical education should be there. And moreover, employment opportunities to be created in both sector, even in the urban as well as the rural. In both sector, what we have to create, employment opportunities can be created. Now how employment opportunities will be there? Now for example, like you can go with your own businesses by opening a kirana shops or any small industry regarding the pickle businesses or the papad businesses. There are many more are been there where you, if the proper trainings and proper attention is being done. Like if we go more further little bit, we are having a mixed farming where a person, if he is having a small sort of land, he can go with the poultry business, pig rearing, sheep rearing is there, goat farming is there, fishery business means there. Many number of businesses are in there which can be done. By that, what it can, they can give the jobs to themselves, right? But how come if more number of overpopulation, if it remains in the same way, automatically we are going to face these all number of problems we are going to face. Okay, so this has to be solved only by what? By taking the precautionary methods like literacy, development of small scale and cottage industry, technical education, creating job opportunities in the rural as well as the urban sector. So let us understand about the topic called as a poverty. This is also one of the biggest challenge to the country called as India, as due to the too much of population day by day growth. If this growth will continue, definitely we are going to face the poverty. And as the poverty is being very finely gifted by us, by British to whom? To us. So in the year 1947, when we got independence, poverty was one of the biggest gift which was being given by the British. Now, what does this poverty mean? It means the one who is inability to get the sufficient food, clothing, as well as the shelter. The one who could not able to get food, cloth, as well as the shelter, we call him as a what? As a, it's nothing but it's a poverty. It is okay. He is inability, so definitely he is going to come under the where? Come under the poverty. Okay, and we call a common word called as a poor. Since from the 1900 for independent 47 independence onwards, all the number of governments which have came, whether it is a state government, whether it is a central government, every government has strived very hard to overcome over the subject called as a poverty. And recently the government efforts has came up to the land where it has been found that in the country called as India, 25 crores of people, 25 crore people are being now eradicated from the poverty, eradicated from the where? From the poverty. And this is possible because of which reason? Because of some of the clever methods used by the home, by the governments. Like now here, 5 year plans, panchvarsh yojana. These plans will help in the way in the all right, it's a nothing but investment of the money on the all round sectors, which gives the opportunity to every individual to take role in the different areas where the works are been there, right? So fire plan, Jawahar Rojgar Yojana is been there. Rojgar refers to the job. Okay, Yojana is nothing but scheme in the name of Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawahar Rojgar Yojana is been there. Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Program is there. See, Rural Employment Guarantee Program it is. Okay, so this is a big program which is launched by the home by the central government, which gives the opportunity to those all people without considering literacy. Even illiterate can also come forward and he can take the job. There are many different jobs every day which are being generated in the form of road construction, in the form of bridge construction, in the form of industry constructions, right? Okay, many number where a person should reach up to there and he has to take a job. Another side, equal distribution of national wealth. It's more important. We have studied in our economic inequality, right? If a proper distribution of economic wealth will be there, then there is a rich and poor widen can be reduced. Moreover, BPL cards which is being given to the whom, to the those people who are below the poverty line, to them the cards are being given. This card will help them to get a free supply of the food in the name of ration to the home, to the that family, even which will also help to eradicate from the way from the poverty. So if these measures are being taken, fire plan, Jawahar Rojgar Yojana, Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Program, Pradhan Mantri Gramoday Yojanas, equal distribution of wealth, BPL cards below poverty line, if it is been done, then definitely what we can see lot of changes. As I said you in the introduction of the poverty, that 25 crores of people are being now away from the word called as a poverty. So if this rapid speed, if it goes on, definitely there will be a lot of changes will be there. Let us understand about the one more topic or one more challenge of the India, and the challenge it is in the name of profit ring. Okay, see the word prof, one two three four five six letter profit, the word itself says, right? The business whichever it has been done keeping in the mind of profit, and we very well know that none of the businesses are been done keeping in a mind of loss. Every business are been done in the name of what? In the keeping in the mind of profit. So what does this profit ring it means, and how it is hampering in the development of the country? Now profit ring what it refers, it's a excess profit earning trend it is. It's excess, more than extra, how much it is been there more than that, and that to cost of general public or consumers. He said, say I am the consumer, you are the consumer, we go to the shop and we purchase the product and we pay the money which has been written in the name of MRP, right? But if the money is being collected more than the MRP, then it's nothing but in the MRP itself that retailer is getting the profit. If he takes more than the MRP, he is going to get excess amount of the profit. Okay, right? This is what profit means. So it's very in a very simple language. He says it refers to the gaining of huge money by easy method, gaining of huge money, and for that he is choosing the very simple easy methods. It's nothing but he is making a fool to the home, to the consumers, and by making the fool he is earning a lot of money. And how he makes the fool? In the form of say causes, it's because of it's a monopoly of a business houses. Only few business persons, if they took the power of everything, then automatically they are going to fix the price and how they want to fix it. So that has it has been there. Increase of the MNC means multinational companies. MNC, multinational company. If too many number of multinational companies will, multinational company in the sense more than one country, more than one country. So the somewhere any other nation there is a manufacturing hub will be there, and they will fix up the price and we are going to purchase it. Okay, so if that should, if more number of multinational companies will be there, so we have to depend on them. So if more we depend on them, we have to pay according to their money. He says unhealthy market practices, right? Now unhealthy it refers to the goods which are being brought up to the market, whether they are being properly weighted, whether they are properly checked, what type of quality, how much of quantity, these has to be done. Hoarding is nothing but keeping a stock, Okay, keeping, and we very well know that if there is a product, if any of the product, if it is been less in the market, automatically the prices increases. And sometimes these business people, what they will do, they will keep it as a stock to create a choice in the market. And when when the choice will be created in the market, the product will be brought in the market, and according to their price they keep in the market. And the poor man or the consumer or the customer, what he will do, he will purchase because he is in need of it. So that's a problem. Lack of proper price monitoring, how much it should be there, whether it can be purchased by the common man or not, right? This is a reason the government of India always keeps an eye on the where on the goods which are being brought to the market. There is a proper fixation. We can't keep according to our own price. Now if 10 rupees material, I can't say it as a 50 rupees, right? 10 rupees material, okay, if it is been sold in 12 rupees, it's okay. But if it is been sold in 50 rupees, then no one will be able to purchase the goods, and because of that reason many other problems would arose. So this is a problem, he says. So what are the effect will be there if these causes will be there? It's a reflection in the form of black money. More number of excess money is nothing but convert into black money. It gives encourages to do the crime. Yes, he is, however, he is doing that work, doing the illegal activity. Now, if no one will be there to check it automatically, he will do it as usual. Increases poverty because common man can't purchase it. So price value, it will decrease the economy of that poor man. Most of the income of the people, now if business houses it went under their hand, if they become the monopoly, then automatically only few wealthy merchants will rule on the where over the whole nation. So he's saying is what everyone should get the proper opportunities related to this. This is reason a proper control of price index, right? Proper control of price index, not allowing to do the illegal activities, not allowing to have the hoardings, okay, or moving towards the collection of the money, not allowing to go the business in only few wealthy merchants hand, and a strict vigilance of the government on the businesses will only help to what, to eradicate the word called as a profit ring. Then only easily what we can do, we can eradicate in this way, dear. It may be profiteering, it may be the smuggling, or it may be the poverty, overpopulation, illiteracy, economic inequality, gender inequality, uh, communalism, regionalism, right? These all are presently one of the biggest challenge to the country called as India. There are many number of remedies are also being there to overcome over this, but overall, only one person can do this work is the individual of the country. The countrymen or the people of that country should together work with the government to eradicate these all things, and should observe that every measures which are been brought up, every policies which are been made up, every laws which are been made up, whether they are being followed properly or not. If these all things are being done, yes dear, we can eradicate all the challenges which are in front of us. So, hope properly you had understood all the topics from the challenges of India and the remedies. As I always say, you should always go with the thoroughly with the videos up to the end, which will help you to know more about. And repetition of again and again seeing of the videos will help more you to clarify your doubts also. And however, if more number of queries are being there, you can come up with your comments, and definitely I will also help you to overcome over that problem also. Don't forget at last, don't forget to like as well as subscribe also. Thank you.